We have another example on the board. This time we have given angle alpha expressed in radians and length of side A. We're supposed to find the length of side C, the hypotenuse, and we're supposed to find the length of side B, which is adjacent to angle alpha, and we're supposed to find angle beta. I'm going to find length of side C by using sine of alpha. Why? Because angle is given, side A is given, I can find the length of side C. Also, you can use tangent alpha to find length of side B. Okay? Because alpha is given and side A is given, I can rearrange this formula and I can find length of side B. But as I said, I'm going to use sine alpha. So I have sine alpha is equal A over C. In order to find side C, I have to multiply both sides equation by the denominator of my fraction, because I want to pull out this C, right, from the denominator. I have C sine alpha is equal A. In order to solve this formula for C, I'm supposed to divide both sides of this equation by sine alpha. Sine alpha. Sine alpha and sine alpha will cancel out, and I have C is equal A over sine alpha, where A is equal 400 millimeters over sine of 1.432 radians. Before you are going to perform the division, make sure that your calculator is switched to radians. Why? Because the angle is in radians. And you're supposed to get 403.88 millimeters. This is the length of the hypotenuse, okay? The length of side C. Next, I'm supposed to find the length of side B. In order to do so, we can use formula for cosine alpha or formula for tangent alpha. Why? Because alpha is given. We have found side C and we have given side A, so I can find side B from these two formulas, or I can also use the Pythagorean theorem. This time I'm going to use formula for tangent, just to practice, okay? You can use either one. You can use cosine, you can use tangent, or you can use Pythagorean, but I want you to practice different options. That's why I'm going to use formula for tangent this time. So I have tangent alpha is equal A over B. In order to find B, in order to solve this formula for B, I'm supposed to multiply both sides of the equation by B. B and B will cancel out, and we have B tangent alpha is equal A. In order to solve this formula for B, I'm supposed to divide both sides of the equation by tangent alpha. Tangent alpha. Tangent and tangent will cancel out, and I have B is equal A over tangent alpha, which is equal A 400 millimeters divided by tangent alpha, which is equal 1.432 432 radians. And this is equal 55.87 millimeters. This is the length of side B. Next, we're supposed to find the angle beta. You're supposed to keep in mind that the sum of these two angles, I mean alpha and beta, is equal to 90 degrees. But this time, we are working with radians. So, the sum of these two angles is equal pi over 2, because 90 degrees expressed in radians is equal pi over 2. So I have to use the formula. Beta is equal pi over 2 minus alpha. So I have beta is equal pi over 2 minus 1.432 radians. So beta is equal 0.138 radians. Please notice that we found the length of side C, we found the length of side B, and we found angle beta, so we can say that the problem is solved.